Was I good in here last night or what?
Well, we had a few more in, but it wasn't exactly Woodstock.
Well, obviously, you've got a builder following, haven't you? You were well into it, Artoya, weren't you? Tell him.
What can I say? My mind was blown.
I suppose we could think about having another go.
I'll give you the hand.
Hiya.
Hi, I'm a bit busy.
Hey, give us another go tonight. I'll have this place rocking and rolling.
How much?
Well, I do have a regular gig in the centre of Manchester, like.
Well, I obviously couldn't afford you then, could I?
Well, just outside, actually. I'll do it for the rent on my caravan.
All right, I tell you what, we'll see what happens tonight. Now that people know what you're about. If it goes down well, we might do a deal. Now, I can't say fairer than that.
You've made a wise decision. I'll be in later on this afternoon and set all my gear up. There you go, Artoya. Dead easy. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's the night because there's going to be good rocking. Hey, tonight, oh, yeah, there's going to be rocking.
Shut up, will ya?
Right.
I won't mind, but I'm going to have to start again when I get back to B&B. Do you know, it's all I ever do.
Well, Vera, you're so good at it, you see. You're a veritable cleaning machine, aren't you?
I tell you what, I wish I had one. They're muck in here sometimes.
Yeah, well, I wish I could give you a lift, but you...
No, listen, you're doing enough already. And I tell you what, I want you back in that front room, feet up watching the telly by 2.
Feet?
No later, no matter what anybody else says.
Vera, nobody is forcing me to work.
Well, just think on, that's all.
What you done now, Jack?
Same as usual, working too hard.
You won't be told, will you? Anyway, I'd better get back to my guests, make sure everything's in proper order.
Right. Have you done the gents?
Oh, yes, and here's a different cloth for the tables.
Good. Sounds like delivery's in, Jack.
Aye.
Shall we?
No problem, love.
There will be, if you're not back home by 2.
Good rocking tonight with Les Battersby. Sensational sounds from the North's #1. What about that?
Fab. Now, do you mind? I'm trying to revise.
This place was a right one-horse dump till I got here. I've seen more culture in a yoghurt. They don't know how lucky they are. Hey, love, are you busy for a few minutes?
What does it look like?
It looks like you're sitting there doing now.
Just because there isn't a big hammer or a shovel involved doesn't mean it's not work, you know.
Listen, go and see that Dozy Owen and see if you can get him to let you use their photocopy to rip about 50 of them off.
He's not dozy. You just don't know him, that's all.
When the holiday season's over, they all start drinking moonshine and playing banjos. I know.
Not like you suave, sophisticated city types, eh?
Hey.
Don't you go spending too much money.
No, chance will be a fine thing. Now, I won't be long.
And don't worry, because I'm fine.
I meant what I said before, you know. You're welcome to stay as long as you like. I've never been one for being on my own much, and well, it's nice to have someone to talk
Audrey, me, I can talk a glass eye to sleep.
to. Well, stay as long as you need, all right?
You know, I can understand people assuming that because Mike and I have been together for such a long time, we're just going to wander back together and carry on like nothing happened.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's because it's difficult to imagine you without one another, really.
You know, since I had that cancer scare, it's made me think about a lot of things. You start looking at your future in a pretty clear way when you think you might not have much of one left. And it teaches you a bit about coping and coming to terms with some things that you just thought were unthinkable, I suppose.
People say it can make you stronger.
Yeah, well, maybe it has. But I know one thing. I can manage. And if I have to manage without Mike, fair enough.
Have you seen this? Les Battersby, the North's #1. Yeah, #1 pain in the backside.
Well, what's he done now?
Well, read it. David just picked it up in the shop. Oh, I don't know. Talk about holidays from hell. I mean, what have we done to deserve this?
Mrs. Battersby? Mrs. Battersby? My dad thinks he didn't give you enough change. You're 10 pence short.
Oh, right. Cheers, love. You could have waited.
Well, I was coming this way, so I thought I'd better, you know.
I bet you like working on here with your dad, don't you?
I suppose so. Well, since my mum died, I had to, really. He couldn't run this place on his own, but it's okay.
I didn't know about your mum. Sorry.
How could you? But thanks. No, we got it running great between the two of us. I mean, I had half the chance to go into university, but all this kind of took over, you know?
I bet there's a lot of lads jealous of you. Working outside, loads of girls.
They only see it in the summertime. And the trouble with girls on holiday is... well, not like yourself, like.
Well, I'm hardly a girl.
Well, most girls, anyway. They're gone before you get to know them. You don't really get a chance to talk, you know?
It's not often you hear a lad saying that.
Well, I can't be doing with all that desperate holiday romance. It's all just kid stuff, really, isn't it?
Well, you just haven't found the right girl. That's your trouble. Do you know, I've walked straight past. What am I like?
It's my fault keeping you talking.
Well, there you are, then. We're both as bad as one another. Anyway, better make Les a brew. See you, love. Oh, and thanks for this change.
Right, that's me done. I'll shift these empties and then I'm off.
You all right, Jack? You've been on pins ever since we opened.
Vera has been expecting me at 2 o'clock on pain of death.
Ice and lemon.
By gum, they could do with me in that test team, couldn't they?
Hey, you can still move a bit when you have to, Jack.
Aye.
You all right?
Fine, no problem, no.
Jack, why don't you go and sit down a minute?
No, I'm all right now, as long as young Leon doesn't throw me any more leg breaks. I'll go and get my coat.
Jack, if you're not right, I want to know. Because I don't want you having to do anything that's going to give you problems.
Here. What time do you call this?
Jack's not well, Vera.
Look, I've had a tiny little flutter, that's all. It's nothing unusual. I feel fine.
What? When? Look, I've told you about carrying heavy weights.
I wasn't carrying anything.
You're having him doing too much, you know. You should have been finished by 2, not flaming 1/2 past.
Hey, hang on a minute.
Look, Jack, I have no intentions of coming here and finding you flat out in that cellar. But you won't listen to me, will you?
Right, before we all start having a shouting match and everybody getting in a state, we need to talk about sorting this out. Because I'm sorry, Jack, but we just can't go on like this. Can we?
Do you think he's nice looking?
Who's that, love?
See, I think he's a bit sour.
These chips are good.
Taya, do you fancy coming round later to listen to some music?
I don't know. I might have to revise for my exams.
Okay. Do you like my nails?
Oh, they're very nice. You look right grown up, love. Don't she tell you?
Yeah, nice.
So I might see you in a bit then.
Well, we'll see what we're doing, love.
Okay.
Oh, do you know, it's going to be time for going home at this rate. I don't think he's interested.
Oh, you never know. Seems like a right nice lad. Maybe you should just go over and talk to him.
Yeah, but we're running out of time, though.
I'd hardly say that at your age.
Oh, it's all right for you.
I just want to know how many you've had.
Vera, they are not attacks. As long as I remember my spray, once I've had that, I'm as right as rain.
Well, I just want you to tell me. Every time it don't feel right, you tell me. Are you listening?
Vera, what am I supposed to do, eh? I've give up the drink, I can't eat fat, I can't have a fag. There's doubt left.
Well, you didn't tell me you stopped smoking.
I had no choice, did I?
Oh. Do you know, I'm really proud of you, love. You know, that you're making this effort. But you've got to let me help you. Because we'll manage between us.
Help so, Vera.
Hey, now don't you be thinking you're going to be dying on me, Jack Duckworth. Because there'll be trouble if you do.
Done.
You should have left them.
Oh, come on, at least let me do the washing up. I've got to do something.
Come and have a sit down.
Oh.
Actually, you know, I was thinking about what you said earlier about you and Mike. Did you really mean what you said about being ready to make a go of it on your own?
Well, I wouldn't have said it otherwise.
Well, you've got to... And I know you're going to say that I'm being too previous, but you've got to start thinking about your finances.
Oh, come on, I can manage on what I'm earning.
No, I mean a settlement. I mean, after what he's been up to, you can't ignore it. There's a lot of money tied up with what you and Mike have got between you. You want to get yourself a solicitor as soon as you can.
Well, I haven't really thought about that side of it. Suppose I should.
Yes, you should. There's no shame in it, love, eh? You said yourself it may be painful, but you've got to look after your own interests once you're out there on your own.
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, check. 1, 2, 3. Janice, what do I sound like, love?
Go and rescue Sally with them drinks, Martin.
Hey, look, she's in there. I'm feeling it. We've got love balance on the tattoos.
Go on.
All right.
Young lady, come on, back to that caravan now,
It's only
you.
7:30.
I don't care. You've got too many big ideas, you have. So come on.
Well, I'll stay with Toya.
You can't stay with Toya.
Look, I don't mind going back with you for a bit. Oh, Toya, do you mind? Just till they're settled. I'll only be a few minutes.
Right, come on, you lot. Back to base.
Thanks, Toya. I won't be long.
Go on.
How many jobs have you got?
Too many. Hey, does your husband really do the clubs here in Manchester?
Is that what he told you? White horse in Weatherfield. He makes the scene more like.
He's got all the pat that'll give him that. He must work at it. All that flash DJ stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the only place he ever does work. Everywhere else is a complete dead leg.
Are you ready? Well, all right.
It's a special offer, actually, so I got 3. Oh, it's nice. We're not expecting anybody, are we?
Hi, can I come in?
Well, I don't know, Mike.
Well, I only want a couple
Just
of
let me
I
ask.
won't be long, honestly, I promise.
It's Mike.
Have you come to give me my credit cards back, then?
Shall I leave you to it?
No, it's all right, Audrey. It won't be a minute.
I haven't come here to argue.
Well, I should hope not in somebody else's house.
Look, I didn't mean to cause a big row in public over this. I thought if I cancelled your credit cards, well, damn it, I've run them past the limit anyway.
What? Whose fault's that?
Well, I just wanted you to see that you didn't have to try and get by without all the things you've been used to. I mean, well, I suppose I could have handled it better.
Oh, you're dead right.
I was a bit clumsy, I suppose.
Clumsy? Is that what you call it? Oh, go on, Mike. Get out. You make me sick.
You really are determined to put me through it, aren't you?
Could I have a word?
If you like.
Somewhere a bit less public, huh?
Whatever you want.
I'm sorry I went off at you before. I think I was frightened.
I know, Vera, it's all right.
I just don't want a repeat of what happened this afternoon. I don't think I can let him keep working down that cellar, Natalie. I mean, it could be worse next time.
Well, the work will get done. It's Jack I'm concerned about.
Well, we might know more once he gets his test results.
Yeah. Well, let me have a think, eh? We'll sort something out. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I think you missed out there, Sally, because I think he could be a real nice bloke underneath it all.
You saved me there, Martin. He asked me to go and have a look at his lecture.
I bet he did.
Go and make yourself useful. Go to the bar.
OK, same again.
Same again.
All right. Excuse me.
Martin, have you seen her attire?
Yeah, she took the kids back up to the caravan. She'll be back in a while.
All right, Florence! Hey, Janice, is that my bit? It should be up here, not down there.
I think I'll go back to the van. Oh, too much excitement for me, Owen.
How do you think I feel?
Well, our Toya will be back in a few minutes. You could have a dance, the both of you. I mean, she's revising all day. You're working. You should start enjoying yourself at your age.
Maybe when I finish this. Hey, come on, I'll walk back with you.
Yeah, all right.
Do you think I've not wanted to tell you, Ashley? After all these years?
Were you ashamed of me or what?
No. Oh, no. It weren't that. It's like I said. There were other people's feelings and all.
And what you don't know can't hurt you. I know now, don't I?
I brought you something. I want you to see it.
What is it?
It's my will. I've made out everything to you.
I don't care about your will. It all feels like one big lie. Everything I've ever done. Everything you've ever said.
Then let's start putting it right between us, shall we? You and me. You're my lad, Ashley. I love you. I've loved you since the day you were born. Let me be your father.
Oh, they're all flat out, Gail. Sally's with them now.
Thanks for looking after him.
Oh, it's all right. Well, thanks for keep coming back checking. I think they would have run rings round me otherwise. Have you seen Owen?
Yeah, I went out a couple of minutes ago with him.
Really?
Yeah, just a couple of minutes ago.
Brilliant. Well, thanks. Oh, see you later.
Toya? Oh. Must have missed her. She'll have gone back to the bar.
I don't suppose you need any of these, do you?
No, we're all right, thanks. She'll come back here, tell you, when she sees that I'm not in there. Why don't you wait a few minutes? And when she gets back, she can help you, you'll get done quicker, and you can have a dance.
What, you mean come in?
Yeah, you might as well. I'll put kettle on.
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Do you know, I think that's an automatic reaction. Every time I come in, putting kettle on. Comes from living with Les all this time. She should be back soon.
Janice, I think Toya's a really nice girl. I do. But
It's all right, love. I'm not trying to get you married off or out. You're safe.
Why don't you sit down for a bit? I mean, you spend half your time running around after everybody else.
Oh, steady on. I'm not used to having a considerate fella in the same room.
I know. Do you mind? suppose I should be sorry, but I'm not.
We'd best be getting back.
I didn't mean to upset you.
No, you haven't. Let's just forget about it, please.
No. One more. One more, then I'll go, I promise.
Owen. Hi. Gail said you might be looking for me. Didn't expect to find you in here.
No, well, your mum was in, so she said I could wait.
We thought you got lost. Didn't we, Owen?
Yeah. We were ready to set out for the search party.
I only went to the bar. I'm surprised you missed me.
Well, you found each other now, haven't you? So, I'll leave you to it. Oh, and Toya, Owen's got a few jobs that he needs to finish, so don't be letting him stay too late.
Will we see you in the bar later on, Mrs. Battersby?
Maybe, I don't know. So, enjoy yourselves.
See you later.
See ya.
Well, here we are.
Hangman corner there with a little bit of bend me shape and any way you want. As my Johnny likes to do. Now do you remember the fabulous sounds of the swinging blue jeans?
Can I get you anything, love?
Just a pipe for me, husband, thanks.